Hi, my name's Chris Flora. I'm the lead pastor of a brand new church in South Calgary called Multiply Church. We live in an area full of young families, and on paper, it looks quite affluent. But what we've really discovered is it's a community in need of the gospel. People are lonely. There are broken people that are hurting. There are people that need healing. There are people that need transformed by the power of the gospel. They need a place to belong and a place to serve and a place to connect with others, and we want to be that church. So from the very beginning, Multiply Church started with a vision to be a church that starts other churches. So that's really our vision. And to that end, we've done a lot of planning and a lot of praying, and we're looking forward to seeing what God does. And God's already been active. We started out this summer hosting multiple block parties where literally hundreds of people each time came out to interact with us, interact with the church, and meet new neighbors. We hosted multiple mission teams over the summer and served a lot of children through vacation Bible school type camps that we called kids clubs, through sports camps. Had an opportunity to connect with many people. We shared the gospel countless times over the summer. And so the summer was really kind of our announcement to the world that we exist, and we've been building and capitalizing on that momentum since then. And God keeps sending people our way. Seems like every week we've got another person or another family that's looking for a church to connect with. And so far, as of September 2017, we have about 20 adults and a lot of kids on our team that are ready to make this church become a reality and move from that dream stage into something tangible. And so we've been looking forward to seeing what God's going to do as He's been on the move. And one of the ways He's really provided for us is He's given us a place to meet. We're meeting in a movie theater. Now imagine walking into that movie theater and it's dark, and you've showed up to hear about the light of the world. That does present a bit of an issue. And so to that end, as we've prayed, as we've budgeted, as we've studied our context, as we've studied our location, we've discovered that we need about $55,000 in one-time donations to cover the expenses of everything we need to purchase before we get to our launch in February. So if you're praying for us, and I hope you are, start marking and circling and writing down February 25th, 2018. That's our first public Sunday. So leading up to that Sunday, we've got some purchases to make. We need to purchase sound equipment for 2 different theaters, one for adults and one for children. We need to turn these dark environments into vibrant, life-giving places where people look forward to being a part of it and they want to connect with others while they're there. We've also got to transform our foyer space. We're going to make it fun and interactive for the kids with a bouncy castle. We're going to have the coffee bar and snacks every week, those normal things. But we also need lots of things like signage and pointing people in the right direction. Where do we take children? Where do guests go? How do we turn in information about us so we can find out more information about the church? All of those things need to come together before February, and it's going to take about $55,000 to do it. And so we're asking you to be a part of it. Would you consider giving towards this? As you pray for us, ask God if He would impress upon you to help us meet this great need. We want to transform this city with the gospel. We want to see lives changed, and we know that happens one story at a time. And we know equipment like this isn't necessary for people to accept the gospel, but it is necessary for us to launch in a healthy way so that we can plant other churches quickly. We're running out of time. The city is growing faster than new churches are starting, and so we want to get in front of that curve. And to do that, this equipment really is necessary to our strategy to start a church that starts churches. Would you consider being a part of the story God is writing here in South Calgary through Multiply Church? We're asking if you would lay it in prayer before God to donate to help us reach our goal of $55,000 before we launch in February. It's very easy to connect with us online. You can go to our website, www.multiplychurch.ca, and just click on the Give button. You can give online, you can give through a check, all the instructions are there. But regardless, thank you for praying and supporting us. Thank you for being part of the shoulders that we can stand on as we seek to launch a church here in South Calgary to push back against darkness. So from our heart to yours, we're grateful, and we look forward to seeing what God's going to do as we move forward together. Thank you, and God bless.